Now entering the elevator to the retail underground. Enjoy the descent to the subversive layer of knowledge.
What's up guys, Kyle here with Retail Underground. Alright, I want to talk about one of my absolute favorite projects in all of crypto. In fact, it's actually my number 5 largest holding in my portfolio, right behind Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, and Chainlink. VeChain comes in at my number 5 holding, and that's what I want to talk about in this right here, because I believe this project is one of the most undervalued, if not, really the most undervalued project that there is in all of crypto. And there's a lot of reasons why I think that. We're going to try to kind of summarize that very quickly in this video for you. For those that are not familiar with VeChain, we are going to cover it very briefly, what this is and why I believe this one is ready to go. Okay, I mean, we're up 13% today, so obviously I am loving this right now because we're up 13% with some decent volume, almost $1 billion in volume. So I mean, this is, not bad. It's down 12% in volume today on the 24-hour, but still not terrible. I'd like it to be a little bit more, but hey, almost $1 billion in volume nonetheless. But I mean, if you take a look at it, up 13% today. What I love about this though, I mean, guys, take a look at this. We know where this has been. This has been over double where it's at right now. Actually, just about double where it's been right now. I want to say the previous all-time high was like 25 cents or something like that, maybe even a little bit more than that. Might have even been like 27, 28 cents, but it was up there. Okay, so this right now is a bargain, at least in my opinion, because I do believe that it will easily get back to that, and I think personally that it's going to surpass it. We're going to give you our price prediction, our new price prediction on where we believe this is going at the very end, so be sure to stick around for that. And one last thing before we kind of dive in and break down this project for you, guys, this is not professional financial advice. Please don't take it that way. This is just us talking about this project, what we like about it, and ultimately where we believe, personally, that we think that this could go to. Okay, so for those that are new to this space or just haven't looked into VeChain before, in my opinion, definitely one worth looking at. Okay, and there's a lot of reasons for that, but the main thing is this right here: logistics. See how it says that right there? Well, that's because VeChain is a logistics solution built on the blockchain. Okay, leveraging blockchain and IoT technology, logistics industry solution provided by VeChain enables the participants to record the core data arising from transportation. So if anything has been shown to be inefficient with the way things are right now due to all the stuff that is going on in the world right now, honestly, supply chain management and logistics have to be at the top of the list. I can tell you guys, my family is in the retail furniture business, and it's been turned on its head with these long wait times and just the really rough logistics and supply chain management of a lot of the manufacturers and producers of the different products. Something like this right here is sorely needed. This is a company right here that has had a partnership with Walmart China. I mean, guys, they're not messing around. And what I love about this project right here, and I don't want to get too deep into it. We've got other videos that do cover this. I don't want to get too deep into it, but what I love about what VeChain does is not only that it's got a great use case, and you guys know I love great use cases. I think that's so important in crypto to have a great use case and something that we can see really does bring great value. But also the other part of it is, other than, maybe Chainlink kind of being the other one that's in their space that's really the dominating force in the digital oracle space, VeChain is like that with the logistics and supply chain management. I mean, I can't even think of the next closest competitor that I would even really consider to be a major competitor. So VeChain kind of stands all alone, way, way, way at the top of the lineup in terms of all of that. And I think that's so important because when you take a look at their price, look, they have virtually no competition in that space, or very minimal, I guess I would say, comparative to other projects. You look at all the different smart contract platforms that are out there, like, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot. I mean, you go on and on and on. There's a lot more competition for those. Now, they're all great projects, and they're all going to make out very, very well. I think any smart contract platform will. And you can see VeChain could be kind of considered a smart contract platform, but they are most well known for this right here with the logistics. It's just going to be a little bit easier of a time for them to be able to grow consistently because they have such a great use case. It's a massive market, and they get a lot of people noticing, especially if you take a look at this, like I said, down basically half of where they've previously been as an all-time high. So I think that's all spells a recipe for a very, very big swing to the upside in the near term, and obviously the long term. I'm very bullish on this project as well. But I think during this run, I'm very bullish on it as well. So ultimately, where do I see VeChain getting to during this bull run? Okay, I don't think it's out of the question, and we've said before we believed that VeChain could get to $1. Now, I don't know if it will quite get to that point at this point because of the fact that we did have that big pullback crash, whatever you want to call it, and we were kind of down or sideways for a couple months. Now that we are, at least in my opinion, clearly on the uptrend and back into the bull market, I think this thing is primed and ready and coiled up and ready to strike. Okay, so ultimately, do I believe that it will get to $1? Not quite. I'm gonna kind of adjust where we think it's gonna go to, but I do believe it's possible to get to 65 to 75 cents, somewhere in there. I really do. I think this one has a huge upside potential. I think that the gains on this project may be a little bit larger than what you're gonna see out of some of the other projects because they have such an advantage in their space that they deal with, and because they are the clear front runner in the logistics and supply chain management front for blockchain. Okay, so guys, definitely check out VeChain if you haven't already. Just in my opinion, not professional financial advice, but in my opinion, definitely worth a look. One of my absolute sleeping giants right now that I think is absolutely getting ready to explode. All right, so guys, make sure to subscribe, smash up those likes if you haven't already. We really appreciate it. Other than that, that's all I've got. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one.